Hey deviants of the Dev Nation, it's Devi, and welcome back to my channel. Now before I start this off, I think I should have wrote down some of the things that I wanted to talk about. But anyways, before I start this off, I made a poll, and I was like, I want to give you guys an update and let you know what's going on, why my upload schedules are so inconsistent, and just a little bit of updates that's coming to the channel pretty soon. I was like, do you guys want me to just do a speed drawing so that way I can do less editing and send out the video to you guys quicker? Surprisingly, so many of you were like, yes, you want to see a speed drawing, even though I've never drew anything on this channel before. And I gotta say, it's a bit intimidating because I just recently got back into like drawing and stuff and trying to understand it a little bit more and trying to actually do it to look somewhat presentable. Oh gosh, so yes, I am very nervous for what you're seeing on screen. So disclaimer, I'm not a professional. Pretty sure some things will look janky. I'm using my phone to record this right now. This thing, I do not have a professional table, so I just sat on my veranda. I took out my Micron and my pencils and my little journal that I have, and I just went nuts, you know what I mean? This is HABER, and I'm drawing him in like, I love fashion. I'm not sure if most of you all know, but I really do enjoy fashion a lot. So there's this brand called Dior, and they had a runway show, and this look that I'm putting on Dash right now, minus the hat, was one of the looks that they made. So anyways, y'all probably don't even care, but yeah, I really like fashion, so I decided to put him in that look. So yeah, let's get into this update video. I should have probably wrote down what I wanted to go over, but the thing is, I've thought about myself telling you guys this and the things that I want to tell you for such a long time that I think I'll be good not writing anything down. So let me start from the very beginning. This channel, you guys have meant so much to me. So much of my life has changed from the day that I first started my channel to flipping 2 years later, which is now. Thank you guys so much for your support. I honestly look forward to meeting you guys one day. Don't even kid me, I don't really have anything planned right now, but I'm pretty sure I will be going to some cons in the future. I'm working on it, trust me. That's a goal of mine. Maybe not a 2019 goal, but it's a goal overall. When I just started my channel, I used to upload every day and stuff like that, and then slowly I started uploading less because, for those of you who don't know, I do work. Like, I do have a 9-to-5, so it's kind of hard trying to make videos as often as I would like. I try, trust me, I try so much, but then the time, you know, it's always the time because I have this to do and I do not live in a house by myself. So when it's time to edit, I can't just jump up and be like, oh yeah, I want to go record something now. I have to see when the time is best convenient for everybody else in the house. So that way I don't have as much noise in the background to drive you guys crazy. Can you imagine if I was just recording, hey deviants of the Dev Nation, then my background is going crazy? Yeah, it wouldn't be a fun time. Let's just say that. You could hear babies crying. I have a friend that I met because I was doing YouTube, thank God, because I love him so much, one of my best friends. But yeah, and he can tell you, like, when it gets crazy at my house, dear Lord, sometimes you have to just resort to texting majority of the time because the noise is crazy. And then I can't record at nights because I live in Jamaica and I have crickets. Now, I know a bunch of y'all because when I told Skyward Wing, when he was doing a live stream, that I have crickets, he was like, oh, crickets sound so good right now. I'm like, boy, not my crickets. These Jamaican crickets, I don't know what American crickets or any other crickets anywhere sound like, but these Jamaican crickets are rootless. They're letting you know, like, hey girl, I'm here. Again, my friend can attest for this because sometimes we would do calls at night and the crickets would just wild out. If those crickets were to get caught in my microphone, trust me, it would be Let's Talk Cartoons, not with Debbie, but with the crickets. because they're overpowered. I can promise you that they're very much going to overpower me. So yeah, that's mainly why I can't record as much as I wish I could, but I'm trying my best to just kinda not overthink my recordings nowadays, because if I'm being honest, as long as I'm okay with a little background noise, right? As I'm not obsessed over audio, like to make it perfect and so forth. I have my little mic, I have my little Audacity, I know how to do noise reduction, and that's probably it. And I'm pretty much okay. I don't want to obsess over it, or else I will never get a video out. I will take my time to learn how to edit my audio a little better, but I'm gonna be pushing out my regular audio until then, because if I just sit and try to get it perfect, I will never take that leap of faith. By the way, Into the Spider-Verse won an Oscar. Can we talk about that? What the heck? Congratulations to anybody who worked on the show, as if they're watching this. But yeah, that show is impeccable, and you know, I watched it the other day and I was like, okay, time for me to take a leap of faith. Which is why I'm showing you guys my very amateurish drawing. Leap of faith, my friends. One day we'll get better. Okay, now let's talk about mentally and stuff that's been going on behind the scenes, like behind the channel, behind the recordings and stuff. I have been beating myself up a little bit, and don't get too sad, you know what I mean, because I'm definitely not in that place anymore. But I have been beating myself up, thinking little things like I'm not worthy to have you guys, I'm not worthy to have an audience, I'm not worthy to have people listening to me and stuff. And the majority of that is because of how I grew up. I grew up in a situation, it wasn't the best. If you want to hear the full story, I have a 20th subscriber video where I just fully let everything out in that video, so you could go ahead and hear that, why I love cartoons so much, why cartoons mean so much to me. It's right there. So I grew up in a situation that wasn't really the best, and honestly it wasn't the most empowering place that I could be, and I wasn't always pushed to be my best and be the most confident person. Wasn't really encouraged, and I how do you say, not self-deprecated, but I basically didn't believe in myself a lot. I was so behind time that I didn't think singers and actors and so forth were real, quote unquote real people. Like, I just think they just were doing their thing and it didn't even really matter. I don't know. It was lost in the universe. That's all I know. Only thing I knew what jobs were the doctors and the lawyers and the polices and the teachers. And living in small towns can do that to you, my friend. Can definitely do that to you. Luckily, Jamaica is kind of evolving, but I was living in a very small town where people's biggest dream was to probably, I don't know, be a millionaire or something like that. You know, those were the kind of dreams. And it was the biggest box, well, the smallest box, sorry, that I've ever been put in. So I grew up with that state of mind that, oh, I'm not really worth much, and there's certain things that I can't do. And it sucked, you know? It sucked. And if there's any of you that believe that you're worth a certain thing, hello, do not let me come over there and hug you. I promise you, I will. Because you can do so much. I've realized, especially since I've created my channel, that there's so much we can do and we don't even know it. So many untapped potential, which is one of the reasons that I am choosing to start drawing again, because drawing is something that I have really enjoyed. You know, it kept me calm for a lot of times when I was stressing out. Drawing, singing, I love doing those things a lot, and acting, love acting too, and just entertaining overall. Why put yourself in such a small little box when your mind is so beautiful and so creative that you can do almost anything? You know what I mean? You don't always have to follow someone in the way that they're doing it. You can find your own path, and that's what's so beautiful. No, it will not take one day to figure out your own path. Okay, calm down, honey. It's gonna take a little while, but trust me, when you do, it's gonna be one of the most rewarding feeling. I'm not saying I have everything figured figured out at this point. Hell no. But I now understand that I have self-worth and I have confidence. For the longest time, I've been at 9,000 subscribers, and let me tell you a little story behind that. I think subconsciously I've been doing less so that I could grow less. And I didn't realize fully that that was what's going on, because that's the thing about your subconscious mind. You don't really know what's going on down there because you don't really fully understand it. But when it kind of hinted at me that I'm doing something like that is when I moved from 9.5 subscribers, 9.5k subscribers to 9.6, and it started leaning more towards 10,000. And then I'm realizing, like, oh my gosh, that's 10,000 people. That's how many digits? 1 0 0 0 0 5 flipping digits, if I'm right. I'm not good at math. But what did I do to deserve all of this? You know what I mean? And it can be a bad time. Trust me, it's not good for you. But recently I've been realizing that it's okay. It's okay to think like that. No, it's not. I'm sorry, what the heck am I saying? It's not okay to think like that. Do not keep yourself in that little box, because certain things that you might be putting on a pedestal might not even be worth so much. You know what I mean? You might be thinking it's everything in the entire world, but really it isn't. And I'm sorry. And then you might be thinking so much of it, and then it ends up disappointing you. You know what I mean? So you just have to watch what you're putting on a pedestal. I was putting, I guess, that I'm quote unquote, this is gonna sound so pretentious, but just hear me out, quote unquote famous, and I see what quote unquote fame do to people. I definitely do not want anything like that to happen to me. I do not want people to be afraid to say certain things to me. I don't want people to be afraid to express themselves around me, because that would kill me. Honestly, if I had people just being nothing but fake around me because, I don't know, I had a YouTube channel that had this amount of subscribers. Let's say I do grow to 100,000 subscribers. I don't want people who are just gonna come in looking for something. You know what I mean? Well, of course, if we make a plan that, hey, let's make a video together just so I can get more subscribers. If I'm like, okay, I believe in your channel and I want you to grow, so let me do that, then fine. But I don't want people being fake around me just so that they can get little things like that. Scare me, man, because some of the only people that I have in my life right now are some of the people who are very authentic and very real with me, and I love that. I love that. Even when I mess up and they call me out, yes, queen, yes, honey, please call me out on that. Love that, because I know that it's coming from a place of love, and I couldn't flipping ask for more. So yeah, that was hard. I can't even tell you how hard that was, but yeah, that's in my mind. So where do we go from here? You know what I mean? With all these thoughts going through my head, where do we go from here? Let me tell you something, my darling. We are going to beautiful places, because now I'm excited to get in the mode of editing again and creating. My dog is going crazy, but I will still record because I love her so much. I'm just getting into the mode and the feel, like, yes, let's start doing things. And I want to change up my style a little bit, because I've been doing this style of editing and so forth for such a long time. I like to change things and keep it fresh. Maybe not change every single thing about my channel, you know what I mean? I'll still be the same person, but I like to have things looking different sometimes, from time to time. So I am working on that. I want a new logo, I want a new channel avatar, I want a new channel banner, I want to design my thumbnails a different kind of way, and I want my video layouts to be a little bit different, like my editing style to be a little bit different. And it has me excited just thinking about new ways and so forth. So I'm going to be trying out certain styles and so forth coming in the future, so look out for that, because I can't wait. Another sad thing is I've been reaching out to some artists, man, and it's been so sad. Like, my avatar was supposed to be done by my friend Nella, and I was so happy, couldn't wait for her to get it done. But unfortunately, her computer blue screen, and I was like, no, girl, no, because oh snap, blue screen, that's pretty serious, and I'm pretty sure you have things on your computer that you want, Nella, and I'm so sorry that that happened to you. And then no again, number 2, because dang it, my avatar is gonna be delayed. Not only delayed, but I'm gonna have to find another artist, you know what I mean? But the good thing is that Nella already did one drawing for me, so I'm gonna use that in my banner because I told her, girl, I do not want any changes to be done on my channel without you, honey, you know, because she's really helped to inspire me. And then, for example, when I just started my channel, very young, like 1,000 subscribers are probably somewhere around there, you know, she saw my channel and she was like, oh girl, I'm gonna make you some art. By the way, I say girl a lot and honey a lot. I don't know if a lot of you believe that I am a girl, but I am not. That's just how I speak, especially with my friends. So yeah, yes, I am a boy, but I do love saying girl a lot. Don't even care. So yeah, she was like, honey, we're gonna get you some art for your channel. Don't even worry. And I was like, what? And then she drew me this beautiful little art thing with my name, Let's Talk Cartoons, and then some characters from some of my favorite cartoons. And I was like, girl, I love this. I love this so much. The fact that you took the time to make this for me is everything. So that is kind of from there that I started talking to her, realizing how cool she is and how beautiful and how wonderful she is. And thank you, Nella. So I always want her art to be a part of my channel forever and ever and always. So it's a good thing that she did at least one so I can use it in the banner, because if I didn't have any of her art to use, darling, I wouldn't be changing a thing. And the next thing is finding artists, man. I see these artists on Twitter and I'm reaching out to them. I'm like, hey, I see you have commissions open, honey. Can you, you know, hit me up? I have some ideas for this to draw and that. And then nothing. I'm wondering if I'm doing something wrong. I'm looking for emails and stuff where I can hit them up, because I see some artists with a specific style that I want, but then they don't answer. Thank God, though. My logo is done because that artist answered. Thank God. And the dogs are really going off right now. But yeah, an artist answered and did my logo, and I'm very happy. It's very colorful, very bubbly. Can't wait to show it to you guys. This dog is lucky that I love her so much right now, or I would be kicking her booty. So basically, I want you guys to be excited for the future and what is coming, because I want to focus a little bit more on this channel. I can't tell you that all of a sudden I'm going to be uploading every day, but I will try my best to upload at least once a week for you guys, and I'll try my best to, you know, make sure that I continue to put love and passion. Because the good thing is, even though I have certain things and negative thoughts running through my mind sometimes, whenever those get too crazy, I don't make videos, because I don't want to be looking at my channel as a negative thing. So you can know, anytime you watch one of my videos, you can know that yes, this was wholeheartedly Devi. This was 100% Devi, in a happy state of mind, loving what he's doing, living life. Yes, you know what I mean. And I don't want this video to go too far over 20 minutes, so I'm gonna end it right now. But I want to tell you guys, Into the Spider-Verse won a flipping trophy Oscar for a reason. That whole taking a leap of faith and not overthinking and not being a perfectionist, just like White Diamond and Steven Universe. Honey, sometimes you gotta leave your own head and take that leap of faith, darling. And that's what I'm doing, which is why I'm putting my art out there with a guy, HABER. By the way, have y'all watched Carmen Sandiego? Please tell me you've watched Carmen Sandiego, because Dash is awesome and the show is awesome. But yeah, Dash's neck is looking like coup de crayon. I don't know if you've ever watched that Phineas and Ferb episode where the guy, the fashion designer, was like, Candace has a coup de crayon. And Candace felt so happy. She was like, yes, he said I am his coup de crayon. But little did she know that means pencil neck in French. So yes, I did give Dash a pencil neck. I love this drawing though, and I will be, I don't know if I'll do more, but maybe, I don't know. maybe girl, we'll probably sit down and talk another time. So thank you guys so much for listening. I'm excited for what's to come in the future, and yeah, I want you all to have a good day. And as usual, I want to say stay positive, change the world for the better, and don't let it change you for the worse. Bye bye.